keep your job. Say it with me. Keep your job. Simple. Hey guys, Lakira here and welcome back to my channel. So today guys, I am doing a content video, and it is If I Knew Then What I Knew Now, small business edition. And hopefully these tips, these learning opportunities that I experienced will help you if you are starting a business, or if you are currently in a business and you currently have your business going and you kind of feel stuck. Any part of your journey, or tell a friend to tell another friend, hey, you might want to watch this video. So if y'all want to know, I have my iPad here of a list of things that I wrote down. So let's get into it. Before we do get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay to the end of the video. Trust me, you're gonna thank me later. What they say, I walk so y'all could run. Let me stop, but no, seriously. Let's get into it. Number one that I have on my list is to build my audience, or start to build my audience before I launch. These are things that I wish I knew now, in hopes that my business would be in a better place. Okay, with this, I feel like I was extremely dependent upon my personal Facebook. That was where I marketed my business the most. I did kind of market my business on Instagram a little bit. I was honestly just using my Instagram as like a photo album or like a portfolio, because I didn't want to, I was marketing my business on my personal Facebook. So you have my business content, my content in reference to my family, and me just being silly on me on Facebook, and mixed with business. So I didn't want to bombard my personal timeline with photos and videos and stuff like that. So I definitely took them over to Instagram for that aspect. However, yes, I was heavily dependent upon my personal Facebook to launch my business. And by doing that, that is not my target audience. So note, when starting a business, your target audience is not your family and your friends. Again, your target, keyword target audience is not your family and your friends. Yes, they may purchase from you, they may share your stuff, they may support you, and if they do, that is awesome, but they're not your target audience. Your target audience is that group of people that your product or business caters to. A lot of people, a lot of your family members and your friends are supporting you simply on the fact that you have a business. Number two, have a business plan. A lot of people have a different aspect of what a business plan is. And of course, if you Google what a business plan is, you will get a broad definition of what a business plan is. What I mean when I say a business plan is more of a business structure. Now, obviously, I'm a first generation business owner, mompreneur, so I had no one to look up to know how to run a business whatsoever. So I'm winging it. I'm out here winging it. So I definitely wish I would have had a business plan that was more structured, knew specifically. And of course, your business plan is going to change, especially if you're elevating. If you're elevating with the times and the world, your business plan, of course, definitely can change. It's not concrete. However, having some sort of structure in place when you launch is amazing. Before you launch, and definitely when you launch, it's absolutely amazing. So I definitely wish I would have had a more structured business plan. I didn't have one at all, but I was just like, I'm passionate about making bracelets. I want to make bracelets. I want to get through this grieving process, so I'm going to launch my business. I definitely did not have a structured business plan whatsoever, so I definitely wish I would have had that now. Number 3 is your small business should solve a problem. This should actually be number 1. Your small business should most definitely solve a problem, okay? Knowing what I know now, I most definitely would not have launched my accessory business first. I have another business idea and I've kind of teetered around it a little while, and that business definitely will help or solve a problem. I wish I would have launched that first. And then came back and launched my accessory business once that was established. After doing all of my research and of course now being 2+ years in the game, I definitely see that businesses that solve a problem, so if you're a small business starting fresh out, no following, no nothing, if your business is solving a problem, fixing a resolution, or helping someone, you have a better chance than, in my opinion, an accessory brand. And so, for example, if you wholesale screen prints, right? If you wholesale screen prints, people are going to come to you often to purchase those screen prints because they need those to make their t-shirts for their business to then turn around and sell, versus you selling t-shirts. You're always going to need a vendor, so become that vendor, solve that problem. Same way I feel about skincare. If you have a product, 9 times out of 10 skincare does well. Skincare does well as long as you have your formula down. Skincare does pretty well, and as long as you are, of course, marketing it and things that way. But me personally, and I'm also taking this based off of my own personal judgment, at the end of the day, I will purchase skincare, I will purchase things for my children, and I will purchase things for my business, and of course food, every day, any time of the day, before I purchase myself some accessories, okay? I wish I had known about the summer slowdown. Oh my gosh. So definitely wish I had known about the summer slowdown. I didn't know it existed, and I'm 100% going to stand on the summer slowdown only applies to businesses that don't solve a problem. But I wish I had known about the summer slowdown, for 2 reasons. First reason, I would not have quit my job right when the summer slowdown started. Definitely wouldn't have done that. Highly do not recommend. Please don't ever do that. No. So definitely wish I had known then. And then too, like I said, with the summer slowdown, I just was not expecting for my business to pretty much plummet June, July, and August. And I mean, currently, honestly, it's September, I think, 14th? And yeah, so, but of course, other things play into that as well. Your target audience is also a key factor. However, like I said, these are just things that I wish I had known, and I would have been better prepared. So I'm not sure where I am with numbers, but I think I should be on number 5. Building on the platform that caters to your audience. So, transparent moment. I knew that when I got onto TikTok, that TikTok was pushing small businesses. Small businesses were literally, lives were being changed overnight on TikTok. I saw with my own eyes. Lives are being changed overnight on TikTok. Whether it's, content blowing up or lives going viral, TikTok lives going viral as you're watching them. I saw it. And me personally, I have a viral video. I'll show it here. I have a viral TikTok that went viral earlier this year. And I received, I think, 32 orders from that viral video. Best day. Whew. Definitely one of the best days in my business so far. However, I put all of my eggs in the TikTok basket. Once I saw the reaction that I was getting from, people on TikTok and my video going viral, videos doing pretty well, I was like, whoa, this is where I am. However, I've come to realize that my target audience is not on TikTok. My target audience is definitely on Instagram, is definitely on Pinterest, is definitely on Facebook. I'm not going to say specifically what my target audience is. Your target audience is your target audience, and you have to figure out who your target audience is. But I said that to say my target audience was not on TikTok, is not on TikTok. And I was constantly going live and making literally, there was one point in time in my business where I completely stopped making Instagram content. My Facebook business page was long gone. But it's back up and running now. However, I completely stopped making content for my Instagram because I was so over the moon about my TikTok page. Like, I was just like, this is amazing. This is amazing. Okay? It was amazing. I would have people just come in my live and go, oh my goodness, I love your personality. Let me check you out. Go to my website. And they would order. Boom, boom, boom. Like, it was just like, this is awesome. This is awesome. However, like I said, I wish I would have took that time that I was putting on TikTok, because people that's on TikTok, they on TikTok to laugh. They're on TikTok to dance, or the latter. They're on TikTok for drama and conspiracy theories and things of that nature. And I'm not on there to do either. And even when I am personally on TikTok, I'm on TikTok to watch people dance or to laugh. Those are my two personal ones. So with that being said, I know I'm not on TikTok looking for a small business, especially one like mine. If I was to look for a small business like mine, I would go to Instagram. I just feel like because of my price range, because of the quality of my items, and of course because of my target audience, TikTok ain't it for Lolyn and Co. So definitely wish I would have built more on the app that caters to my audience. And number 6, I put to be okay with losing money. And I'm actually okay with that. I just didn't know this when I started my business. So kind of back to the TikTok platform, you kind of see, like the trends and things on TikTok when it comes to small businesses, and you either want to hop on those trends so you can also get sales and things of that nature. So I found myself, hand making bracelets just to turn around and sell them for $2 or $3. And every time that I did that, every single time that I posted or went live and was like, hey, $2 bracelets, I sold out every time. And I lost a lot of money doing that because I was ordering bracelets, hand making them, and then turning around just to sell them for $2. Sometimes I did pre-made, sometimes majority of the time I hand made them. So I was definitely losing money, but I was willing to lose money to catch the bigger fish. Other than that, I just had to tell myself to be okay with losing funds. That's it. Sometimes you have to be okay with losing funds to grow. Simple. Okay, so number 8, I put, if your business does not solve a problem or flourishes during a world crisis, keep your day job. Don't quit your day job. Keep your day job. That's it. That's the comment. If your business does not solve a problem, or if your business does not flourish in the middle of a world crisis, keep your job. Okay? So with the inflation going on, people are really not really only buying the necessities, I feel. At least on my side of the small business world. They're only buying those necessities. If they're shopping at all, they're only buying those necessities. So if you have a small business and you're still getting orders and sales consistently right now, be grateful. Be very, 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 very grateful right now, because it's tough. It is tough, and I know that there are people out there that if they could support me, they would. But like I said, I'm just being completely transparent. No one knows a world crisis is going to come. So I said all that to say, keep your job. Multiple incomes is better than one or none. Keep your job. Say it with me. Keep your job. Simple. For number 9, I have, if you are a mom of small children, specifically when I say small children, if you have children under the age of 5, make sure you have a solid support system. And if you don't have a solid support system, I would suggest starting your business when your children are in grade school. Simple. If you start your business when they're in grade school, obviously while they're at school, you can completely focus on your business and your home. However, if you have small children, trust me, unless you have that support system, unless you have someone with you all the time and your children are not solely dependent upon you, aka for a food source, I highly recommend you starting your business when your children are in grade school or bigger kids where they are more self-sufficient. And lastly, I kind of put take all of the learning opportunities and simply learn from them. Don't dwell on them. Shit happens, okay? And what I mean by that is I am one that definitely sees everything as a learning opportunity. I may be upset about it. I may cry about it. I may, vent in all of this initially. That's just the way that I am. However, I definitely take those as learning opportunities. I don't just, like I said, dwell on them, because that just makes it no good for nobody. But I don't also ignore them, or I don't look at the bigger picture. I'm always taking those learning opportunities and simply capitalizing off of them as much as I possibly can. So if I get an email, from a customer saying, hey, I did get my order, but you left out a bracelet, I take that as a learning opportunity. If I get an email from a customer saying, hey, I've had these braces for such and such time and XYZ happened, I take those as learning opportunities. I don't always go, oh my gosh, they're complaining, they're da da da. I don't do that. I take them as learning opportunities because I see my business in the long run, not just here for a good time. So I definitely take all of those as learning opportunities, and I don't dwell on them. They don't do well. It just doesn't do your body good. It doesn't do your mental any good. So definitely don't dwell on them. And lastly, I kind of want to put a tidbit in here, kind of like a bonus tip. Make sure that the audience you do build understands how appreciative you are for them. You don't have to just create a shrine or anything. But just make sure that your target audience, especially as a small business, we flourish because of our target audience. We flourish because of our loyal customers. So make sure your loyal customers are always, always understanding of how appreciative you are. And you don't have to always do sales. You do not have to always do sales. You do not have to always do sales. I wholeheartedly believe that if you find your target audience, you won't find yourself having to do sales all the time, unless that's how you build your business. If you build your business around charging extremely, extremely high for products and always having a sale so that those products can be discounted, then that's understandable. That's the structure of your business, going back to a business plan. However, if you feel your prices are very much so reasonable, very much so doable, you are still in the competitive market, you don't have to always do sales. I've noticed that I have sometimes done sales, or other people have done sales, where they are just needing, orders and things like that, or if they launch a new product, or if they have a product sitting for so long. So I've noticed that, if I have a product sitting for so long, I would go, oh, I discounted it and things of that nature. But with my audience now, even if I discount a product, that doesn't push them. Like, I'm hoping this comes out correctly. Like, sales don't always generate orders, okay? Just because you drop a price on something, it doesn't always generate an order. If they're gonna buy it, they're gonna buy it, regardless if it's on sale or not. And I've definitely figured that out with my audience. I've tried so many times to send out emails saying, hey, I discounted this, and it just sits there. And I tell myself, it wasn't the sale, it wasn't the price, shall I say. It wasn't the price. So I took that opportunity when I noticed that something wasn't selling on my website, and I decided to put it back in front of their eyes. And by doing that, making sure that I show them how this product benefits them, what they can do with this product, who can benefit from this product. And I do better conversions when I go about it that route versus strictly dropping the price. So yeah, and I've learned that the hard way. I've dropped something low as I possibly could. I got on live, explained to the person or explained to my audience, I heavily discounted these. These are for X, Y, and Z. These will help you do X, Y, and Z. And they sold out. So then I told myself, well, they probably would have sold out had you just explained more how this product would solve a problem for your audience. You didn't have to discount it. You could have gotten the full cost for this. But hey, back to being okay with losing money. It's all a learning. Take everything as a learning opportunity. So those are my tips. I think it was 10 and a half. So those are all of my tips of the if I knew then what I know now. I definitely feel like my business would be way more successful. So if you haven't seen my community post by the time you reach the end of this video, again, thank you guys so much for over 500 subscribers. I absolutely appreciate you guys. I am so excited. I am definitely going to get back into creating my YouTube content. And we're just going to go from there. So if you haven't left any video suggestions on my community post, drop some video suggestions down in the description box. I'm so happy that I have the community post now because I can speak directly to my YouTube subscribers instead of asking questions about my YouTube on my Instagram, because everybody that follows me on Instagram unfortunately doesn't follow me on YouTube. So now I can talk directly to my YouTube LoloBabes. So I am super excited to go on this journey, super excited to see what happens the rest of the year. So if you have made it to the end of this video, leave some green hearts. Let me know if any of these tips helped you out. Leave any additional tips in the comments for someone else that could be watching this video. And love you guys tremendously. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.